Okay, we're live. Look at that. Wowzers. Just wow. 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 That's amazing. Wow. Alright, how's that sound? Pretty good? Okay. Not too shabby. Let's see here. Gotta double check a couple things here while we're doing this. Gotta add this little buddy there where we're gonna test out some stuffs. Edit that, get that out of here. Entertainment? No. We're not just being entertaining. We are gaming. We are cheating. We are going to go kill stuff. Alright. And after... Don't they have a thing for that? Anyone live reaction? Huh. Thought they had a button. Like after you do it. That's fine. Whatever. We'll figure that out. That's a future me problem. What's everybody doing though? Jump in the chat. Say hi. I would love to say hi to you. We're gonna do some Baldur's Gate 3 stuffage today. Figure out some of those builds that we want to try out for funsies. Nothing too crazy, but just kind of chilling out here, seeing what's going on. First one I want to try, we're gonna just jump straight to level 12 because we're cheaters, and I don't have 75 hours just to test a build, man. I just don't. I don't have it. I would love to, but I don't. So we're gonna cheat and we're gonna do some build testing and just kind of go through and run through the first part of the game, probably. From the ship down to the grove kind of area, so for fun. But if you have like a specific build you want to see, like let me know in the comments, please. Let me know chat comments. What the fuck is this? It's a live stream. Shut up. But like, let me know in the chat and we can kind of figure out where we want to go. But the first build I want to do is a Hexblade Paladin, Vengeance Paladin. I want to see if that's like a viable build based off of some of the extra attack features you can and can't get typically. I'm wondering if the extra attacks will stack or not because they're given at different times technically. So I'm just curious about that. We'll go, because we're going to be starting on higher, let's just go honor mode for funsies. And hey, we might just die. A honor mode test. Yay. But, we might just die. It's okay. It's okay if we do. There's nothing wrong with that. Death is the fun part, But we'll just let people kill us. That's fine too. How's everybody doing? I hope the game's not too loud like my latest YouTube video was. I spent 12 hours on this bitch and didn't realize one of my settings in OBS reset after the update. And I always do a test record before I record anything. For some reason, I was just like, nah, I'm really excited. Let's just get into this. Curse you! For those who have never seen this intro, we're gonna watch it. Little Lae'zel. So uncomfortable. That's me, or us. No, it's not us. It's player character 1. Man, lithids are some of the coolest, like, creatures. Like, watching this for the first time, it's just something special. Like I remember the first time I watched this, I was just like, this looks gorgeous, for one. What the fuck is he doing? Lithid? What is she? At the time, I didn't know what a Githyanki was, really. Like, that's so visceral. Oh my god. She's like, got a biggest cold chill from that. Ugh. He's like, yo, whoa, what up, dude? Give me your head, please. Thank you. Open that eyeball. Shove this baby in. Like, I was so confused when I first turned this game on. I'm like, what am I playing? What am I doing here? Why? Why am I here?
Who are you?
Who are you? Welcome back! As this is not your first adventure. You know, tutorials don't appear. So we are not resetting the tutorials. Oh, we could do like, we could start a new Dark Urge. Ooh, that would be nasty. Nah, we're gonna go custom. I kind of want, let's see. Chat, do you have a preferred race for a Hexblade Paladin? You know, Elf's not a bad one to do for some proficiencies. Tiefling's very Hexbladey. Vengeance Paladin. I could see that for surezies. Hell, even, I mean, Drow, there is a Paladin Drow in the game. Right? So that could be a good one. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I don't know why TikTok half the time doesn't show up. Apologize for that, guys. I'm keeping you up here to make sure I see people popping in and out, but trying to make sure I see you guys. But if if there's like a specific race, please let me know in the comments. Ooh, watch this actually. Hold on. I'm cooking. I'm gonna cook with something here. Pop that over. Pop that there. Yeah, buddy. There it is. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see here. Let's go with, we don't get a feat. So with human, what sucks is you don't get that. You get versatility, which is cool. Additional skill to be proficient with. And your carrying capacity is increased, which is awesome. But you don't get that feat at the beginning, which is super, super nice in real D&D. I think I might go Dragonborn. Do I dare go Dragonborn? Oh, never mind. They have you pick a sub race. I'm like, why is that? Never mind. Intimidation. Intimidation being a skill proficiency off the rip with high charisma classes might not be a terrible idea. Yeah. I'm kind of liking it. Let's go. You don't see half orc, you know, Hexblade warlocks. Or paladins, half orc paladins. We're gonna go with that. I think a paladin actually has like a half orc in the in the book, so never mind, maybe they do. But still, we're absolutely, yeah, we're gonna go. This is actually a solid ass choice for savage attacks. Not thinking about it, getting that extra dice for weapon damage, and then with Hexblade, really, is it Hexblade? The improved critical? Or am I thinking of a different class now? Or my class is confused. Maybe. We'll see. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's anything you hit with your Hexblade Curse now crits on 19 or 20. That's what it is. All right. So we're gonna start in Warlock. So we get light armor and heavy armor, right? We go here, Hexblade. I believe Hexblade only. No, it doesn't. It works on. Can work on anything. Hex Warrior, gain proficiency with medium armor, shields, and martial weapons. Gain bind hex weapon. The medium, yeah, shield proficiencies, which is good to start out. Or if we go with Paladin to start, you still get the same beginner sections here. I do like that Oath of the Crown. That's pretty cool. Which, yeah, but their tenets actually don't match up with what I want. Inquisitor's Might. You and your allies gain weapon attack, deal an additional 2 radiant damage, and can daze enemies. And then Oath of Vengeance. Paladins abide with following tenets. Fighting the greater evil. No mercy for the wicked. Kill everything bad. Or Don't Lie. Cold civilization and order. responsibility. Getting to target yourself or an ally to additionally grant targets proficiency bonus to their attack rolls, which is nice. I also was kind of thinking it's a weird mix, but where the hell did it go? How am I blind? There, cleric. A death domain cleric. That Reaper ability, man. Necromancy cantrips at the beginning. I know we're gonna use a lot of what do you want to call it? A lot of Eldritch Blast, you know? But getting like Toll the Dead and stuff is not a bad idea. Now we're gonna stick with the Paladin mix, I think. Paladin or Sorcerer. Let's think about that. The Sorcerer you can also do. Man, all these classes actually get their shit at the first level, so this is kind of nice to be able to think about. The Superior Dark Vision, and then Strength from the Grave is very nice. I just like the double dip in like the darkness part of it, if you get the Devil's Sight, right? So Devil's Sight you can see in Magical Darkness. Shadow Magic has a couple of features where when they're either concealed, I think they do extra damage, but also they have like some features where they can't be blinded in Magical Darkness. So it's kind of double dipping it, but you get to use it in any darkness, which is nice. They had a lot of cool spell possibilities there. I'm gonna stick with Warlock to start. All right, cantrip wise, gotta go Eldritch Blast. You just have to. Now, Booming Blade apparently is pretty broken at the moment. Didn't realize it actually does boost the damage as it scales, and it goes to your normal attack. It goes when they move, they get hit, and that affects stacks on top of the person too. But I do like, Toll the Dead is a solid ass cantrip. D12 of damage if they're hurt is pretty nice. Oh, yeah, they're hurt. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, never mind. Nope, I read that right. I'm gonna go Booming Blade to start. Maybe we can grab this later. Can't do Friends, unfortunately. Friends is a broken cantrip in honor mode. You can't you just can't use it because everyone will hate you. Just what it is, which is fine. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Hex Blade to start. Yeah, and then spell wise, Shield is I think a must. You guys think it's a must? I think it's a must. To make sure you don't get hit that often. Wrathful Smite seems interesting. Armor of Agathis is never a bad thing. Oh. Sorry, I had a friend text a kind of important message, so hold on real quick. How's that up? That's funny that comes up this. She have it huge. But yeah, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? How's everybody's day going? What is it, Wednesday? It's like halfway in the week. And I'm waiting for Lady Powers to get here at some point in the chat so I can read her a baby update. It's a big deal. The baby app is a big deal. You guys don't know, my wife and I are having our first child. Very exciting. We have a 3D scan appointment tomorrow. So jacked for that. That'll be so fun. Where the heck is that? Oh, I don't know. Where is it? Am I spelling it wrong? Memorial Rock. There it is. Okay, website. Second annual All American credit. Interesting. Oh, there's a sponsor and register for this event. Haha! Success. Copy. Found it. Bam. There you go. And the link. But in the gym news, by the way, guys, the gym update, we have, if you don't know, my wife and I also own a gym, in addition to me streaming and being a professional voice actor. And one of our rigs, so like all these squat stations will be attached to the wall and like come out and do pull-up bars and all that kind of crazy shit. Barbells will go. It got delivered today, and it's exciting. But now I have to do the hard work of building all of it. Okay. So what other spell do we want here, and why am I over here? We can get Arms of Hadar. Very cool. Prevent targets from using reactions. It's kind of nice. Armor of Agathis is just very nice for being up in the damage area. And Hex is also killer, having that extra D6 damage. Hexblade Curse is not concentration. Then you hex them, you do additional damage, and give disadvantage on the ability of your choosing. And then if the target dies before the spell ends, you can hex a new creature without expending a spell slot. So it kind of comes down to an additional, or a Hunter's Mark, but a little different. I'm gonna do Hex. Yeah, I'm gonna combo that. I only have 2 spell slots anyway, so I don't really get to use every short rest. I guess I get spell slots, but all right. The background of our Hexadin, our Hexblade Paladin, we're gonna be building here, guys. What do we want? You want him to be a soldier? We already have intimidation and skill proficiency, so we don't necessarily want to do that. -1 to intimidation check right now, but I have a 17 charisma, guys. What? Sage. You know, I didn't realize how often people join, like, or scroll through TikTok and like join your live. Like, that is a lot. I feel like a lot of people are just like come in, swipe off, whatever. I don't like that. That's a stupid game. You guys can even see half of that, so that makes sense why it's a little confusing, probably. But yeah, let's do Outlander's cool. You know, this guy is gonna be Old Artisan. I think he was a member of the Mercantile Guild, maybe. I like that. Hello, Jack of No Trades. That's a great name. YouTube, what's up? How we doing, bud? That is a wonderful name, especially for the game we're playing right now. But yeah, I'm figuring out what background I want. Guild Artisan. Do I want to even have a background story for this guy? Well, I'm just doing tests right now, so probably not. You know, I'm not min-maxing anything. I'm just curious about some class, like multi-classing kind of aspects of things. I didn't test a lot of multi-classing in my my videos I've done recently. Which, hey, shameless plug. If you haven't watched them, please do. There's a 12 new subclass breakdown, and then I'm branching those out into individual videos too. It's a little easier to digest, and I gotta fix the audio. Noble? You think he's a hero? You get persuasion, though, too. I do like that. Yeah, let's do that. I like it. Noble. Noble half-orc. A very noble family. Look at him. So noble. Noble. Alright, charisma is the obvious stat here. Dexterity... Oh no, we're going to base off charisma for the attacks, so, but we want dex for light and medium armor. Yeah, that'll be a good backup there. Intelligence, not really needed. Can't go up anymore in charisma. So con is nice for that extra health for sure. going up in Dex here. Dex here. I mean, you got a dump stat. So with strength in this game, you know, it's one of those things, right? Where you kind of can get strength potions pretty easily after the first few hours in the game. But do you really ever need strength at any character? I don't think so. But personally, though. But except for the, you know, if you don't happen to have those strength potions at the beginning. Makes it kind of suck. We're just gonna dump these, because that's just what I do. Dump everything. No intelligence, no... Actually, that's gonna hurt really bad. Do you think we need intelligence and wisdom for him? We'll go into Paladin, too. What do you think, Jack? What's your favorite subclass so far? What do you like just drooling over? I say I don't min-max, and I just immediately min-max my character stats. I love when that happens. Yeah. Saving throws, we're gonna have a couple concentration spells we'll probably be on. No intelligence sounds like me. Samesies. Yeah, we're going to be super charismatic and just hit stuff really freaking hard. That's kind of what it happens, right? And things aren't going to hit us that hard. I mean, they're a little bit, but we're going to have a chunky amount of health to help up with that. Like the Way of the Open Hand Monk. Oh, very good. The new one for the patch 8 that just dropped yesterday is the Way of the Drunken Master. Also a very fun class. And the way he stands and walks is hilarious. Just wobbles around. I'm really hoping they have some dialogue options for him. I don't know if they will, but I hope they do. The Way of the Open Hand is very solid. I did my first, my Dirge, my Resist, like Dark Urge playthrough. I did that with Way of the Open Hand, and it was so good at the end of the game. It's like, oh, just hit everything super hard and a lot. Love it. Let's see. Deception. Gotta add that. Actually, we don't need Deception. We're not going to deceive with this guy. He's going to turn into at some point, turn into a Paladin. I don't think he can lie. He's a Paladin. We'll see. You know what I didn't do, actually? I didn't turn on the thing I need. Yeah, I didn't turn on that. Hold on. We gotta restart. Haven't played that one yet. I definitely will soon. Monks are my favorite. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, very good thing to do. I gotta restart. I forgot to turn on one of the mods. Just so we can do testing easier. I don't have 100 hours to get to level 12. I forgot to turn on the only thing I need. There. Yeah. There are a lot of cool new subclasses in this patch. Hexblade being one of them. So, the monks are so fun. Multi-classing monk is interesting. I think it's a cool idea. I don't think it works as well as other multi-classes, because monk is just like a good class. You know, I don't think you really need it. Who are you? All right, back to here. All right, we were a half-orc. We were a warlock. All right, we grabbed Eldritch Blast and Booming Blade. Hexblade. What did I grab? Hex on this one with Shield. Oh, Jack said Noble. I like it. Charisma Dex. Dump that intelligence. Grab that Dex up there. You know, I'm actually going to keep that Wisdom at 10, just in case. And then skill-wise, Arcana, and what was the other one? Don't need Deception. We're going to... Investigation? Religion? Sure. Why not? And then Appearance. Ooh. Yeah. I multi-classed a monk and a fighter once. That was really powerful. True. Even taking a 2-level dip. Because about every, yeah, about every class fizzles about 10. There are some that get a specific thing that's super cool at 9 or 10, but a lot of classes do fizzle out, where like 10, 11, 12, or sorry, 11 and 12, level-wise, are just, you're bland. You know, you might get some 6th level spells if you are a spellcaster, that's cool. But otherwise, you don't get a lot of extra stuff. So dipping in the fighter, oh, you get action surge? Ooh, super good. It's a super good idea.
Where to next?
Hells.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chap.
Where to?
Let's hope the...
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Ooh, I like that for him. I like that deeper voice. Face? Oh man. That rugged chin. How big of an underbite do we want? That's a big underbite. You know, I feel like this guy has to be a little clean. You know, he's going to be a paladin, so... It has to be a little clean. That's too clean. So soft. He looks like a goblin. You know, I'm kind of liking that OG face here. That was good. Yep, we're going those. That's all good. Do you want hair? Do we want hair? Piercings? Kind of like piercings. Ooh. The eyebrow. Loops everywhere. So many loops. Ooh. Little skulls. 3 levels in monk, 3 levels in rogue, and 5 letters in, 5 levels in fighter. That's true. You limit your, to get the extra attack, right? You limit the overall key points you get, which is kind of sad. Especially get those back on short rests, so key points you can do a lot of extra attacks with, comparatively, in your unarmed attack. There are a lot of great items. A lot of great, like the OG face, good. Black hair, ooh, okay, let's see about that. Let's check that out. But you get a lot of really good items for monks that give extra to attack and stuff. So I like the idea for 335 for the rogue, because the rogue dip too is nice. Ooh, that makes, you know what, we're gonna do this only because he's gonna be a paladin. So we're like, ooh, these are like crosses, but they're actually swords. He's a hexblade. If they have, I hope they have a a hairstyle that's like the Black Parade or something, or some emo. Oh man, that's close. I think I wanted a little shorter. Oh, let's see, what do we got here? Ooh. Let's see, what else we have here? Looking for the most emo hairstyle I could have. Oh, what is this? What's up? Oh my. Okay. That one is... Go back one or this one here? What's the other one? So that's option orchestra wings. Where was that other one at? Orchestra wings or languid bandit. Languid bandit or orchestra wings. Languid bandit? That's the one? Is that the one, Jack? I'm kind of liking it. Looks very, very Black Parade. With those, just... Yeah, we're going with it. Why not? And then facial hair? Does he need a beard? Nah, he's clean shaven. Yeah, he's clean shaven. Ooh, hair color though. Yes, hair color needs to be black. It is black though, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Graying intensity, okay. Voice, face, maturity, it's all good. Alright, yeah. Looks pretty good. I always forget you can't like do the minor one where you like go in and like do muscle size and stuff like you can in other games. It's like, oh yeah. It's half the times I'll do random. I'll just do random generated people. Alright, review character. Dexterity, constitution, charisma. I like that. Name. Let's see. Give me a name. Somebody give me a name. What we got here? What's a good emo name for for a orc? It's gonna be a Hexadin. See if I can look up something here. Emo names. Ooh, Odin. Ooh, Harold. Ooh, I kind of like that. I keep seeing this name Rin. W-R-E-N. I'm like, I've never heard of that name before. Keep seeing it everywhere. No, I'm not naming my kid that, but Harold. All right, cool. Let's go with it. Harold. Heraldry. Ooh, heraldic. That doesn't sound right. All right, bam. Choose your guardian. I really don't care about the guardian, to be honest here. We've played through the whole game. You know why. I'm gonna keep her just straight up, to be honest with you. Venture forth. Like, the character creation was amazing the first time you ever play it. And it's like, oh my god, it's almost overwhelming, you know, if you've never, especially if you've never played D&D either. So it was just like, oh my god, there's so much going on. Felt that way with Divinity Original Sin as well. It was just like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, what do I do? What's good? What's bad? He always randomized the Guardian. Yeah, I do too, typically. I like the main one. They actually do a good job with the main one they put on there. But this scene was just so, like, so epic as a start to a game. You're like, all right, this game's different. It just feels different when it hits like this. You just have so much power, you just destroy a city like this. Teleport people. Bloop. It's like getting Thanos snapped, but then, you know, better. But then dragons. Like, what? What? I mean, I get it. It's based off of Dungeons and Dragons. We didn't expect so many dragons off the rip like this. Just gorgeous animation. Ow, that hurt my arm. Oh no, it's gonna die. Oh no, dragon swoops in? Like, what? Try Swashbuckler Rogue and Hexbladed Warlock. That's what I'm running this playthrough. Ooh, not a bad idea. You're typically gonna be high dex there anyways. Good mix. You gonna go straight 6 and 6, or how are you gonna do the level change? And welcome, Demon Yi. What you doing here? You like Swashbuckler? So good. So good. Probably one of the best opening scenes, like, in any game. Okay, I may, oh, oops, all dragons opening. Oops, all dragons. Hello, hello, Sergeant Power. Welcome. Surprised you're first and not your wife to go. That's what dragons actually sound like, right? Hello there, lizard lady. I thought she was a lizard when I first saw her. Yeah, me too, honestly. Hope she's okay. Hope she's doing alright. How are you? In the hells. God, it's so cool. Oh, that just slaps so hard. It's just so good. Can't. First time ever watching it. Actually, never noticed that the mono or the little 3 weird ships in the demon realm, the 9 hells or whatever. They're like the background of that shot. Probably at work or going to the barn real quick, finishing up work. Nice. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in, dude. Just doing some play testing here for Herald, the Hexblade Paladin we're gonna be making.
My head.
Yeah, my head. Alright, now I can actually check out everything, because I did not grab this stuff when I was doing playtests. Bronze checks. You know, you underestimate how good cups are at money making. Like, that's 30 gold. That's huge. Like, there's 11 gold next to it, but that's 30 gold for a bronze chalice. Let's see. Whee! Oh god, oh, I'm on fire. Nope, I don't want to do that. Whee! Only downside to dumping strength is, well, the jump ability is not there. Well, 30 if the merchant likes you. That's true, yeah. But we're high charisma, bud. The merchants always like us. That's the truth right there.
Someone else got out.
Yeah, cups, plates. They're like 30 or 50 gold plates. It's crazy. But yeah, if you have high charisma, you have one. Everyone has to have a high charisma character, one at least, on their team. Respect somebody, whatever you got to do, because it just makes selling stuff so easy. You're just like, oh, I'll swap to this other person, and then cool, we'll go in there and sell everything with that person specifically. Hello, Mr. Goblin. How are you? You have a gold for me? Thank you. Now, does
Images of
anyone know what
goblins,
to do with
their
these?
habits and histories flash into your mind.
I feel like they're like a sad... You can pick them up, but I feel like they're just sadly not utilized. I don't know why. Eldritch Tablet.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
The real question here is, have you guys watched the voice actor that does the narrator? She has like a bunch of outtakes. Because you would typically send in, if she did it remotely, I believe, so she would just hit record and just go through the whole thing. And anytime she had like outtakes and stuff, she would send them to the editor and from Larian, and they would actually like go in and grab them all and put them in different videos. They're super funny. Hello. Fancy meeting you here, sir. Wait. Cool thing is, you're immediately introduced to how visceral this game is. There's a brain,
To save us from
Well,
this place.
half-broken
This place, you'll
body.
free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
I haven't watched that. I will. It's very good.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Let me see if I can find the link real quick for you. Yeah, Amelia Taylor, or Tyler is her name. Oh god, that was loud. Blue? That's the first one, at least. I think she has 2 or 3 of them. I think she made out of all of them. Like, they're not too long, but they're very solid. Hopefully the link works. If not, then Amelia Tyler is what you want to look up, or just BG3 narrator outtakes, whatever. It'll all pop up. That's how it goes. Okay. Got this. It's still not working. Yeah.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
We love Mind Flayer. Oh, wait, no, we don't. Yeah.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
So what sucks is, like, so they infected this guy with a mind, or Mind Flayer, or whatever the brain thing is, and realistically, like, it just got stuck. Like, when it popped, it's like boop, like pop goes the weasel. They typically like explode out of the head. Intellect devourer, that's right. Explodes out the head, and they like come out like meh. But this one just got stuck exploding. It's so sad. First roll. Fail. Son of a bitch. Alright, good start to the day. Sorry. Sorry, us. We can't help you.
The brain won't budge.
Oh, destroy the brain. I don't want to do that, though. Try again.
Don't leave us.
Oh, so sad.
Please don't.
Is there any other way to get that besides that check? Does anyone know that? We just keep moving the body around. Oh, what did I do?
Don't leave us.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, no, 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 no. God damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that was sad. Damn it, fat fingers. Alright, sorry. I was wondering if you left it alone, if anything would happen, but I don't know. That would be like a late Act 2 thing to find out. Alright, let's go get our first party member. Before we immediately level up to 12. Preferably not dying in the meantime. Bum, 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 bum.
Abomination. This is your end.
Alright, calm down, please. Okay.
Your head drops and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh no.
My head. What is this?
I think everyone said, ugh, my head. Well, I was going to say maybe if you get another party member, but who went into mice and men.
It blesses me this day.
Yeah, fat fingers, dude. It's just, it happens. Of Mice and Menda is such a good and underrated, like, thing to say.
We can mind flay parasites.
The guy's named Lenny.
Unless we
Damn,
escape,
Lenny did or whatever it is.
Unless we are cleansed, our bodies and
Yeah,
minds
what a
will be
cute
tainted
mouse.
and
Oh,
twisted.
you knew.
Within days, we will be
I killed
dead.
it by
Mind
accident.
flayers.
Ugh. Oh, hello, Aries. Oh, you scratching it? My heart. Ah! My dog's underneath my desk right now, and he's just scratching his face like this. It's the cutest thing in the world. Who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Alright, lizard lady. Keep looking at the sunset. Oh, damn, that's dark. We're turning you into mind flares? Oh no.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
That's valid. That's a valid thing to say, actually. Okay.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Sergeant Power, did you ever fix your stream? I know it was broken for a bit. I thought I had it up last night, but I wasn't sure. I think you're supposed to look up there, bud. Say initiative -19? What? All right. Look at all this fun stuff here. I didn't do that outside of combat. I'm an idiot. What a start. So we're going off strength right now. We should unlock hirelings from withers. You should make a half elf named Jack. Yes. Oh, let's just throw some Eldritch Blast for now. Let's do that one. Whee! Bonus action. Can't move the Hexblade Curse, which kind of sucks, but that's fine.
Swift and
Hey, you.
lethal.
Go kill that one.
Let my name be known.
You didn't kill it. I asked you to kill it. There you go. God, how'd you level up so fast? I'm cheating. Ow. You get an Eldritch Blast. You get an Eldritch Blast. Everybody gets an Eldritch Blast. The real question is, what do we want to do with Lae'zel?
You
We have the options now. Oh. Why aren't you... Die. Well, of course, now I get a crit. To Lae'zel. To I did take a few attempts of starting and stopping the stream. Oh, okay. That sucks. Is it OBS being an issue, or is it something else? Lae'zel. Alright. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We're gonna go 6 and 6 of both. 6 Warlock to start. What sucks is we can't, like, this is a kind of experiment, so we can't go back and... we only get 1 save. Never mind. I forgot I'm in honor mode. Should have not done honor mode. Oopsies. But yeah, we'll get 1 kind of check until we get withers, sadly. Let's see here. All right, level 2. So Warlock, 2 passives for Eldritch Invocation and a spell slots. So Armor of Agathis, and I'm gonna go with Wrathful Smite only because it's new and I want to try it out. Agonizing Blast is absolutely going to happen. And then, since we don't really have a great... let's see, if you do Mage Armor, it's what, 13 plus your Dex. Dex is a plus 3, so it's still 16. Right now... Repelling Blast is very good. I really like Devil's Sight, though. Either OBS not being a high enough priority, thus not using enough resources to make it work better, or the VPN. VPNs are stupid sometimes. I think you can change the OBS settings to make it higher but not highest priority. Or adds or grabs a little bit more. That process, that good old processing power. Oh, Repelling Blast. Do I want to boop them away from me? Or do I want to see in the dark? Now we're good. Double sight start. We got 3. Hello, dog. Gotta get darkness, because that's just part of that build, really. Now, here's where it gets interesting. So, Pact of the Blade, you know, you can't get the bind based off of Hexblade weapon. How long will I be streaming today? Oh, probably till about 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's a kind of a quick stream today. Just more wanted to test some stuff and get on and say hi to folks, and test some builds that I was kind of thinking about. I'm waiting around for Claire Obscure to come out next week. That will be the game to stream for me, because I'm very, very excited to play it. It looks gorgeous. But yeah, if you have to go, Jack, completely understand. I appreciate you stopping in, though, either way. But Pact of the Blade. So you can do the whole summoning, pact weapon, blah, blah, blah. But you get an extra attack at level 6. Now, the extra attack feature from Paladin at level 5, I don't think those stack, but I want to test and see if they do. If they don't stack, this is somewhere where I would actually recommend doing like Pact of the Chain to have a cool familiar, or if you want to be a sick, like, super big, a super spellcasting kind of fighter at the same time, go Pact of the Tome, because they get some pretty solid spells at level 6 as well. I have to leave and eat dinner, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Oh, thanks, Jack. Well, hey, appreciate you tuning in. And if I happen not to be on, then I'll catch you in the next one. Just, subscribe or whatever, and you'll get notified. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I don't ask people to do it, so it's just one of those things. Oh, so we're going here. That's 3. Went back to the blade. Yep, cool. All right. 2. 4. Get featses. So here's... And we get extra... We get that Toll the Dead. Extra cantrip. So... New spell... The Shadow Blade is just... it's so good. Ability score improvement, so I'm gonna pop this to 18. Appreciate it, man. It's fun talking to you, though. The Constitution or I'll just throw both on. Yeah, throw both in Charisma. So he's definitely a Charisma build for the most part. I thought this came at 6, not 5. Well. Okay. That does put a little issue in things. Elemental weapon. Could be kind of a nasty stack, actually. It is concentration, though. That's a downside to it. Branding Smite. Also very solid. I'm gonna go elemental weapon. Yeah, I think so. See if some of this stuff can stack. W Jack on subscribing. Woo! Sergeant Power, I actually wasn't checking it. Are the YouTube messages coming up in the same like chat area that yours are? I think they're supposed to be. They kind of turn off after like 30 seconds, something like that. But I have TikTok up too to be able to see if anyone chats there. But it's being weird, so I don't look at my preview that much. Armor of Shadows, we can go straight light armor only. Repelling Blast. We're gonna go Repelling Blast. That's just fun. And then this will be last level here. We're gonna take. Could really take 5/5. No, I want this Accursed Spectre. Never mind. That's actually what I wanted for that 6th level. Was Accursed Spectre. This thing is sweet. When you or an ally within 60 feet slay a creature that is afflicted with Hexblade's curse, you can raise an Accursed Spectre that will fight alongside you for a short period of time. Yes, actually, I was curious about what you were using. StreamerBot. StreamerBot has an overlay that they can put on there. It's a little like weird to finagle the settings for it because they're like in 2 separate spots for what your preview is versus what shows on stream. But no, StreamerBot did a good job with that. Thought it looked all right. You know, I would just go with the Smitey Smite. I like extra smites, you know? Extra smites are just good. Good to have. Alright, I do not want level 70. I want to add class. We're going to Paladin. Oath of Vengeance. Might ask, why? Why Oath of Vengeance? Because we're going to kill those who have done injustices. And the extra damage with Radiant is kind of nice. So. Is that a part of Streamlabs or something independent? Independent. So StreamerBot is like, it's, what do you have? All those bots like Nightbot and that kind of thing, but StreamerBot is its own separate program you can run, and it's very customizable. There's a ton of creators that have like a bunch of stuff you can just use for free, thankfully. 'Cause I would never know how to work it otherwise. But yeah, they had a bunch of just like add-ons to it, and it's not even add-ons, but it's just like coding kind of thing they put into it for actions and stuff. That's where like sometimes things will happen that aren't part of like my basic stream, like lurk when that gets like said. It's something that I have recorded and it plays from like my own sound effects library stuff versus like blurb, you know. So it's just like a separate thing, but it's fairly easy to use if you have help from other creators. Let's see here. Ooh, dueling. I can go one-handed weapons. I think I should. Yeah. Deal an additional 2 damage or defense. +1 while wearing armor. Yeah, if we go medium armor, get that extra defense. I think defense is good. Yeah, we're gonna be up front a little bit. Let's do that. Okay. Now, all the smite. So cure wounds. So here's some known spells. Command's very solid. Compelled duels, cool. Divine favors, short-lived. I already have wrathful smite, don't I? Thought I did. We're gonna go thunderous smite, and we're gonna go branding smite, and I think instead of compelled duel, we're gonna go shield of faith. A lot of these are concentration. Kind of sucks. I don't want to concentrate on stuff. 3. The only downside about going 6 and 6, the biggest downside I would say, is when you split levels like that for level 12, you lose 1 feat possibility. So it is a sad, sad song. All right. We get automatic Vow of Enmity, which is awesome. But then we get Bane we can do. And then a Hunter's Mark, additional thing. So we can do Hunter's Mark or Hex, which kind of like double dips. But if something's resistant to Necrotic, we just do Hunter's Mark instead to do more damage, which is kind of nice. Check Good and Evil. I thought we did that one. Maybe not. I'll grab it now. Doesn't say we have it from another area, so typically tells you if you double dip. All right, level 4, new feat. So we're just gonna do ability score improvement here. Actually, since we only have 1 more feat left, just take something that gives you extra charisma at this point to get to 20. So like actor wouldn't be bad. So our performance checks are doubled. Interesting. I think there's something else though we can take too. Warcaster actually wouldn't be terrible. But Performer? Yeah, do that. Not terrible. Yeah, I'm thinking we might have to just go. Yeah, just skilled? No. Yeah. Let's just go to actor for funsies. Get 2 proficiency doubles out of it. We're not going to deceive that much, but when I watched your video, I was thinking of like Hexblade and Swashbuckler, since they seem to be better in the beginning and towards the end. Yes, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad one at all. Somebody said that earlier actually in YouTube chat. Let's see. Yeah, Damon Yi said that earlier in the chat. It's very good. This was like the first idea I had because I have a character I'm actually doing that in a campaign right now, and it's fun. But that wouldn't be a bad one either. Which now that I'm waiting until I get to level 6 to feel it out fully, but I'm a little worried about the certain spells I'll get at level 5 and 6. Okay, so extra attack. Yeah, so can make an additional free attack after making an unarmed weapon attack if you gain the extra attack feature from more than one class. They don't add together. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, so that probably won't. I'm hoping Larian overlooked it, to be honest with you. I don't think they did, but yeah. Magic weapon. Gotta go aid here instead of protection from poison. Then last but not least, we got level 6. Aura of Protection. Okay, so this one doesn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay. I thought I got high enough level. I think that's level 10, where you get haste as a Vengeance Paladin. So this isn't a great build, to be honest with you. This would be something I would want to swap over to. Hi, Ares. How you doing, buddy? And, yeah. I think Swashbuckler would be a better option then, and then Sorcerer would be a great option, too. Fighter, though. With her, we can do a couple things. Was Arcane Archer is the new subclass, so she's already a fighter. We can just do a 2-level dip, get action surge, call it what it is here. Do that automatically. It's cool. Let's call it that. Now, we can get the Arcane Archer. Couple spells, couple cantrips, get arcane arrow abilities, which were cool. They're neat. The banishment one's super cool. We can go through a little bit of them. Let's do guidance. Guidance is nice at a fighter. Looks very nice to get. But you can banish someone for 2 turns, which is pretty cool. Very early on too, because banishment is something that takes a little later game to get. There's like a magic missile version somewhere. This one? Yeah. Seeking Arrow doesn't miss. And then also possibly applies Fairy Fire. So it's like, ooh, very cool. Piercing Arrow is cool because it shoots through everyone in a line. Like, that's kind of neat. Psychic damage. Force damage from like burst out. It's like a bomb kind of thing, which isn't a bad one. These don't scale, which is kind of sad. So you get more options for them, but they don't like scale and damage or anything. So I feel like the Arcane Shot isn't a great class comparatively to the other ones that came out. Or Arcane Archer, not Arcane Shot. But if we wanted to multi-class for her, a 2-dip there for action surge, right? Swashbuckler for 3. Made her dex build. Her dex isn't great. Strength based. Let's throw her in Barbarian for like Path of Giant Barbarian for some fun. Which one gets the Demon Dog? Shadow Magic Sorcerer. That's why I wanted actually to do the Shadow Magic Sorcerer and Hexblade Paladin. Because you get, Hexblade Warlock, because you get Charisma bonus from both, right? But that Demon Dog is so he's so freaking cute, man. You get a Demon Scratch, you're just like, what? So I might swap to that once we get, we grab, what's his name? Dead guy. Thankfully these are easy. These levels don't have to worry about. Okay. giant. Cool thing is she gets free Misty Step. Like, that's terrifying to have a giant Lae'zel Misty Step behind you. Like, oh god. I guess you couldn't do that. Never mind. We're gonna go. Great Weapon Master. Why not? Because. And yeah, next one will go. Yeah. Mr. Withers, thank you. Yeah. I was thinking Elminster for some reason. I'm like, why am I thinking Elminster in my head? Boot of the Giant. Yep. Oh, I might just go 10. Just go 10 straight Barbarian here. Elemental Cleaver. Super, super cool. All of your... when you're raging, your weapons deal additional damage and gain the Throne property that return every weapon when you're raging, which is awesome. Feral Instinct. Alright, ability score improvement. Grab that strength. Grab that con for some health. Brutal critical. Very, very nice. And then level 10. Mighty Impel. Throw people at people! The last two levels of Path of Giant were very basic, so I think that 2 dip is very, very good for her. Alright, actually make my packed weapon here. So, let's see, I can summon a weapon. Actually, I'm gonna do this, hold on. Did this last time. Shadow Blade as my weapon of choice here. Then do find packed weapon with that Shadow Blade. Someone's a different one. There's so many options now. Okay. Aura of Protection. All this stuff you had to like turn on at the beginning of like your day, which is sometimes annoying, to be honest with you. Do aid, so I can use a Warlock spell slot, get aid, or that way, or just use this for the extra 5 health. Oh, shushers. Channel Oath ability. Okay. Divine Smite. Oh, the wife's going. Hold on, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of setup. The very cool thing about this, though, is that you can... anything you get from Hexblade, you can use your Paladin spell slots to use instead. So I know, like, for short rests and stuff, I get my Hexblade stuff back. But for, like, Armor of Agathis, you know, and what was the other one I did? The Shadow Blade? Like, upcasting those, not a bad idea to get those spell slots back on short rest. But if I don't want to waste those 3rd level slots for something, I can actually do a Armor of Agathis for 1st or 2nd for my Paladin levels. So, which is kind of neat. I wanted to 3rd rest it though here. And then I don't think she gets anything too crazy besides her. What do you want to call it? Her her Githyanki stuff. Yeah, Boot the Giants, Misty Step, Thaumaturgy. Last 10 turns. So yeah, she's very basic, thankfully. You don't have to think about much until you get into battle, which that's where you can do like Elemental Cleaver and stuff.
Never a dull moment.
Huh. Oh no, she got 8. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna... It's supposed to reset. Oh no, it doesn't reset in honor mode. Never mind. Huh, I actually didn't know that. I will say that I've noticed that comments are delayed even further, but that's probably because it's pulling from 2 sources. It could be. It's a rendering thing too. Like just over time, that kind of happens with damn near everything. Raven, I made a new character. She's a drow with a new warlock subclass. Oh yes, yes. Hexblade. I just went 6 Hexblade, 6 Vengeance Paladin, based off a character I'm currently playing in a D&D campaign. Because I'm a cheater and using just to test things. I don't care about these people. What I am excited about is... Oh, she actually went first. Okay, well, fine. Jeez. Get yeeted, bitch. That's gotta be one of my favorite things. That Path the Giant boot is so good. It does, your chances depend on your athletics and are higher if you're hidden or invisible. Actually, I didn't know that part. That's cool. And then you still get an attack. It's like, oh shit. I'm not gonna waste it on these guys, but... Oh, she gets extra attack, right?
Come on, can't stay idle.
Now, for him... Oh, really? I don't have enough movement? God dang it. Fine, fine, fine. Get out of here. But, yeah, the Hexblade is just so good. It's such a good class. Alright. We need a thing. I think I'm big dumb, so I probably can't even read this.
The console appears dormant.
Let's go, Emo Herald. Just hit it.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Man, I'm not gonna hit it. Punch it in the face.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing.
Whatever fits in that socket, yeah. Woot. Gold key. Raven, have you checked out any of the other subclasses in the game? What's this? Push the
As
button.
you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod. Commanding
everything
the
I don't
person
typically do in
inside
games.
to change.
And that, kids, is how an illithid is born. From inside of your throat hole.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
It might be, yes. Push it again.
It's already.
Oh, come on. Wanted to open it. See, like Eldritch Ruin. What does this do? It's orange. It has to do something, right?
This might unlock those controls.
Oh, not that
next
one.
to the
Sorry.
pod.
There's Eldritch Scripts, like the... That's what I'm thinking of. Not the Ruin. That's the key. Duh. So has anyone kept these until... I don't want to be spoilers, but end of Act 2? That's where the spot to use these. I highly recommend it. They're fun to watch. Or listen to, whatever. Hello, Brain.
You are beautiful.
Bro, thank you. Oh my, I was gonna kill him, but never mind. Feel bad for murdering the other one by accident. Because I have fat fingers. Porky fat fingers. Hey, Mr. KJ. The burnished. Yes. Like, yeah, these manuscript ones. Oh, but I will say, keeping these until that part of the game is a pain because they're so heavy, but it's worth it.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans,
Oh yeah, I'll let
and
you out.
more flash behind your eyes. The console appears dormant.
Insert the ruins.
The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other
We
unfortunate?
will see. Arcana. Oh god, I'm so bad at Arcana. Oh no, I have proficiency. Never mind. I'm still not great. Yay. Success.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine.
Bloop, bloop.
This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Perhaps.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite.
Come on,
Then
Harold.
discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will the pod to open. Nat 1. Almost. I wonder if that would have killed her.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your...
What up, girl?
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin.
Thought about it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Your mind lurches into her thoughts.
You keep dangerous company.
you're a dangerous company, ma'am. Dangerous company is what this fight needs.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me
True.
come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Raven, I'm sorry. I don't know why all your chats did not come through. Apologies for that. Plan on doing Paladin next and then start Druid after. I found out that if you don't do the Illusion Blade and then attach it to your character, you can use that blade the entire battle. Yes, you can. I just did that. Hex Blade, or Hex Bind to your Shadow Blade is a huge combo. The chief character I finished and was able to exploit a bit. Yeah. The, I don't know why that didn't, the rest of your chest didn't come up. That's weird. Sorry about that. Oh, let's go. I'm Harold.
One moment.
Oh, okay. Go grab your balls or whatever you gotta grab, madam. Doo-doo. What's that?
It's nothing.
No.
Trust me.
Fine.
Enough
Jeez.
of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now. She's right. Lead on.
Lead on. Lead on. All right. Now we gotta level her up.
Let's get on with it.
A cleric. I hate that she's automatically
What am I to do?
a trickery cleric. So like infuriating. Calm down there, bud. Jeez. Dog's licking himself. He's just coughing. Now let's see here. Grab some extra spellages real quick. Little Baymax. Hey, what? Hey. Aries. No. No, sir. Don't do that. But, Dad, I want to play. I want to play really bad. Please? Please let me play. Her charisma's trash. So, unfortunately, you know, I want to do something like sorcerer or something like that for her, but it's not good. So, you know what we're gonna do? Her dex isn't great, right? Her wisdom's decent. We're actually gonna, just because I want to see a drunk Shadowheart. Where are we at here? The ranger, actually. Could, guys, we could. I want to make her a death cleric, but I want to mix it with something else. But that'll be later on, so I can't do that right now. But the monk, you know, why not? Why not? Let's do it. I'm gonna make her a monkey monk. Harmony of fire and water? No, we're gonna make her trashed. Way of the drunken master. Oh. Gotta make everybody a new class, pretty much. So ability score improvements. Yeah, we gotta pop that dex up there, hun. It's not great. Then we'll do wisdom and dex next time on Dragon Ball Z. Extra attack. Any extra attack more than one class. They don't add together. It's so sad they don't. It's so sad. Deep empowered strikes. The power. Evasion, stillness of mind. Additional key points. Ability score improvement here. There we go. Yeah, buddy. This is actually the one I'm not a huge fan. I understand it. At like seeing it moved and stuff, like used at the end of turn where they're life of the party or they're drunk or whatever, when you make the target drunk. But I don't know. It's just one of those kind of annoying. I feel like it shouldn't. You'll get attacked more faster, so it'll be harder to actually get through it. I don't know. That's just me. I don't think it's a great thing, a class action, but it's has its moments where it's okay. Improve. She has all the movement, man. Alright, last one. Drunkard's Luck. Very solid. Automatically make disadvantage normal. Alright. Do have to take this off of you, though. We don't need those here. Well, that's a problem. Oh, nope, nope. Oh god. Oh jeez, no. Put the clothes on, lady. Can I make there's camp clothes? I wanted to put that on. I'm sorry. I was thinking her camp clothes were gonna pop on. They did not, guys. Well, this is awkward. We won't get her, so her AC will be hot garbage. Because we won't get the wisdom bonus from it, unfortunately. Not until she has... Yeah, it's with a Shadow Blade. Bam! Hexed weapon. You gain advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets when using this blade. So that's why you throw darkness down on top of the Shadow Blade. You can see it with Devil's Sight, and you just destroy everything. But with, I could see, well, now I'm saying it out loud, I could see where Swashbuckler dropping in even 3, 4 levels, whenever you get, yeah, Yeah, at least 3 levels of Swashbuckler would be nice. Go 8 and 4. Maybe 4 in Rogue, 8 in Hexblade. So you get those feats and stuff too. Okay. I'm seeing stuff here.
No one's stopped me yet.
This is really nice. Alright, everybody. Does she have anything she can do to us? Guidance. Stunning strikes. All the drunken technique action here. No. What does she look like when she's about to fight somebody with drunk? Oh my god. This is fantastic. Oh, these bastards are so great.
Despite it.
Alright. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
We are nearing the helm.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. Let's go kill a demon. Hopefully, kind of quickly.
Connect the nerves of the transponder.
Must
Do
escape
it.
now. Now the real question here is, so I'm gonna do, this is a bonus action, right? To do that. Do I have any? I do have Misty Step. Nah. I want a Hexblade Curse. This fella. Where do I gotta move to? That's fine.
Try me.
Alright. Going to also cast Darkness. Ooh, I can do it at the second level instead. Save those smites? You think I need to save those smites? Interesting. Let me save those smites. Let's do. Well, we can use those. We can use either of them as smites. So actually, let's do this. 3rd level. Drop a little darkness here, and just move as far as I can. Perfect.
Got to concentrate.
All right, now she's gonna get hammered. Bonus action to do that. Usually do a normal unarmed strike on this guy. How'd you want to roll a 7? What? What? Yeah, bonus action, unarmed. Drunken technique. Not enough movement. You have so much movement, lady. Because I'm wearing... I think it might be because I'm wearing armor. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's already in battle. Too late. Let's just go over this one.
Victory awaits.
Giant's Rage. Look at that. That beefy Lae'zel here. Come on. Attack!
This is your end.
Ow. Alright. Oh, Elemental Cleaver. I forgot to do that. Extra D6. Let's do thunder damage. I think I actually did that to her other attack by accident. That's fine. With disadvantage, he's still... Oh my god. With disadvantage, he's still... My goodness. That's crazy. Oh!
We must take the transponder.
What did I roll? Hold on. No. He did 1 damage. And I rolled a 2. What a shame. Oh man, what a shame. Alright, well, hey, here we are. Let's go for funsies. Surprise, motherfucker! That's pretty nasty. Ooh. Oh, you can do Booming Blade on each attack? I didn't know that. Oh my god. No, that was crazy. Oh, I auto divine smite, that's why. Okay. It should not have done that. Here's a tip for you if you don't know. Yeah, get your divine smites on crit. Toggle ask. Always toggle ask on divine smites in general. Toggle ask. Toggle ask. For pretty much actually everything, toggle ask, because they won't do it sometimes. So they'll just like use all your spell slots, and without even you wanting them to. That was a lot of damage, and he still has Booming Blade on him, so that's going to be pretty nasty. Now, yeah, it's because she has armor on. I'm like, why is her movement speed only 30? That's crazy. It should be like 80. It's because she has medium armor. That's a shame. Let's do bonus action dash here. And get up here and punch a demon. Will you stunning strike on this guy? Nah, that's fine.
I am death.
Ranged attack? No.
My path be true.
Can she do it? Oh yeah, sweet. Reckless. Yeah. 30% chance. Only 10 damage. Really? You attack him again. But then, give him the boot. Oh, Booming Blade was an automatic. That's a shame. I was hoping it was forced movement would do it too. It did not. That's a shame. He really doesn't care about anybody else. But he did take Booming Blade damage right there. A Curse Spectre! Are you evil? You seem evil. Yeah, you're evil. Let's just kill him. So Booming Blade on this dude. I want to Divine Smite? No. Good job, little buddy. Oh my god, he's so cute. Thank you for your stuff. And this guy's eviscerated. Thank you for your stuff. Give that to Lae'zel. Give that to Lae'zel.
These boots have seen everything.
These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Got to focus.
Are we overpowered for this?
Onward.
Yes. It's kind of obvious. Oh no. You know, I know she's naked, but hold on. Let me. Equipment options. Always show. Perfect. Okay. Unequip. Alright. Pick up. These are all really important items. Come on. Really? 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 Madam. Madam. Not enough movement? What? Fuck it. Can't pick it up, but I can throw it. That checks out. Yeah. That's a little step of the wind dash here. We're gonna get everything back there shortly anyways. Now the real question here is... Intoxicating strike. Yeah. What did you roll, madam? Rolled 2. Okay. Well, hey, here we are.
Victory awaits.
Do.
That path be true.
Oops. Oh wait. Hold on, wait for it. Actually, there it is. Let me grab that guy. Life from world. Not enough movement? Oh no. I can do it to you? Okay. I'm gonna throw my guy over there. Oh, damn it. Okay, can't do that either. That's a shame. So close. Yet so far. Oh. Bad guy, who this?
Come a little closer.
My cursed spirit will take care of them.
Things focused on us. Let's get to the transponder and get out.
Alright. Little yeet that way, little yeet that way, little yeet that way. Yeet. Yeet, I say.
A step forward.
Darn. Oh.
What should I do?
Alright, let's just go touch this thing. Go touch the butt.
Better get to it.
Now she has her 7,000 feet of movement.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Yay! We did it. We did it, guys. We did it. We're good to go. Watching and doing. Bum bum bum. Unstable. Good. Stable. No delay. Ah! Bleh. Oh god. Oh shit. Bloop. Swashbuckler Hexblade. I'm gonna source it in. Sorcerer Hexblade. What if everyone's Hexblade? We do Swashbuckler Hexblade. We do Sorcerer Hexblade. Everyone has Shadow Magic Daggers. And everyone just, like, that'd be awesome. Oh, that'd be so nasty. And then Death Cleric. Sorcerer? Not a bad one. Where's Death Cleric? Straight 12. Death Cleric. Nice. It's time to jam. Like, what are the goblins gonna do? They're running after an elithid ship. Like, oh yeah, let's just go this thing. Hello, good sir. Ow. Goodbye, good sir. Mm-hmm. All right.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Oh, check
Other
yourself
than
for
the
injuries.
infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle,
Oh,
given
yeah.
everything, but it'll all be for the tadpole as a death
All
sentence.
right, we need to go get Withers ASAP. Find a cure. Attacker. Do everything I wouldn't do normally. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Oh, nothing to see here. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the consent.
You're welcome.
And speaking of, how are we alive?
Precisely. Jack, you're back. Welcome back. I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship.
Let's see. Consider a
I
gift
re-
friend.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend.
All right.
Looks like she ran off without us.
Now what?
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Indeed.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
Good moving.
One thing. It would have been all too easy
Blah,
for you to
blah,
run
blah,
right
blah,
past
blah.
my pod.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Pods and such. The question here. So I don't have. So if I take the attack action, right? Yeah, just get the one. Am I wielding? I am. Unintentionally. Okay. So we need to turn off dual wielding directly. That's gonna use your bonus action automatically. What did you miss? We just did. What did we do? Grab Shadowheart, killed the Illithid and the big demon guy, in the main chamber. Got his big sword for Lae'zel, who is a Path of the Giant barbarian now. We tried the Hexblade with the Vengeance Paladin. It will likely not be the best subclass, unfortunately, because you don't get the spells I thought you did with the Vengeance Paladin. Those come in at level 8, I think. And then on top of that, the yeah, there's unfortunately you can't get the extra attack twice. So I am curious. I want to double check that just in case. I think the extra attack doesn't stack.
More of those wretched
A lot of money.
things.
Hello.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Will they come to us, you think? Okay. Darkness. Hello, darkness, my old
Have to keep
friend.
going.
Come on in the darkness, buddies. Come on. Come in here, bud. Yeah, hey, pal. Yes, come closer. Immune to blinded. Oh, come on. Come on. Are you immune to drunk? Gonna find out. Be drunk. It is drunk. That's funny. And it's normal attack. Can she be blinded? Yes, she can. Hey, you. Come here. Dash in here. Stop, 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 stop. It kind of works. Alright, so one attack. Alright. Oh, hold on. So it doesn't need to be... with Hexblade. Yeah, when you are an ally within 60 feet, slay a creature that is afflicted with Hexblade's curse. That creature was not afflicted with Hexblade's curse, and we still got the Feeble Spectre. And one more attack.
May the gods take you first.
Perhaps our survival isn't such
Yeah.
a distant prospect.
Interesting. Okay, okay, okay.
I'll feel that one later.
Alright. Let's grab. Thank you. Do. Grab some stuff up here. And there's one, yeah, there's one chest over here. Okay. Oh. Ow. On fire. I'm on fire!
That should work.
Oh, God. Forgot I can't jump. That Spectre lasts a good while. Potion of speed. Like it's still, yeah, it's still there. Just hanging out. Yeah. The last, just after 10 rounds, or maybe 10 rounds. Do I have hirelings? Not yet. I'm about to go get withers now. To hopefully be able to do that. Or at a minimum, respec people. So I'm not gonna pick up Astarion. I'm gonna do stuff in orders I don't typically do. I'm not gonna go pick up Astarion. I'm gonna go directly to withers. Who's your favorite character?
Ah, there. A mind flayer.
Interesting.
It's hurt.
I like
Things
Halsin a
bound to be
lot.
dangerous even if it-
Halsin, whatever you call
Let's be
him. The I don't want to talk to him. Just
Yeah,
want to
you
kill him.
do good for it.
Vengeance Paladin. I like Halsin a lot. I haven't got to play around with Minthara enough to know if I like her or not. She was she was part of my dark, like my true dirge playthrough I'm going through right now. That's separate. I'm just doing that one on my own when I have free time, but well, things happen with her rather quickly.
What's going on with that room?
Gale's great though too. I mean, there's so many good characters, like because the voice actors do wonderful jobs. Who's your favorite character? That's the real question here because they all do so good. I don't like Lae'zel that much, to be honest. Man. She's kind of annoying. Shadowheart's cool. I haven't got a chance to talk to Minsk enough, unfortunately.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
Oh
But we
shish.
don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition.
Whoa! I don't want
already.
to stand on this spot.
That's our
Nope.
ship.
Ooh, Paladin Intimidation. That's nice. Oh my god, there's so many options now. So, I haven't played a Paladin in this game yet. Shadowheart, I like her character development. Yes. Depending on how you play her, too, it can be different, which is cool. It can be very different. All of them have pretty good... I think everybody has good character development for the most part. Astarion, he doesn't, let's be honest. He's just a fun character in general. And even Will, depending on what you do with him, there's not a ton extra there. He's always kind of like this, the hero in a way. Yeah, Gale has a huge amount of character development, or can, if you play him that way. Ooh. I'm gonna go with that. Give me that good. That little bonus action. Oh. Didn't give me advantage like I thought it would with 2 class features. But a 26 will do it. But I think I've romanced Shadowheart probably too many times, to be honest with you. She's
in
very
that
a
case,
very good character.
Come on, you lot. No
And
point
her
in getting
voice
killed.
actor is going to be
Second worm
in
gets the cheese
Expedition
and all.
33 that comes out next week.
Second mouse gets the cheese. No?
What is it? What's her name?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese.
Ashley English, I think her name.
more cunning than you look.
Oh.
I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Okay, bye. Let's see here. Yeah, it's nice.
Why do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Let me in, let me in. I have a lot of performance. I forgot I'm an actor. Yeah. That's funny.
Shaken, boss. Hang on, Warren.
Hang on, Waff. Key.
You're dead!
Are we though? Are we? Drunken technique. Blah, 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 blah. Immediately move 10 feet. And punch you again. Punch you again. Critical miss. Surprise, motherfucker. So actually I'm just gonna do a main hand attack. Now that one didn't blow up. That's weird. Maybe it's I'm in darkness? Huh. I don't know. Sorry. The dog is being dramatic. I think he was the one who was dead. I think he was the one who was dead. Oh, that guy? Yeah. you're dead. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I am extremely overpowered, let's be honest here. Shall we sneak? Oh. Alright. Do. Oh no, what happened?
Breathe deep and move.
I don't know what happened, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna see if she just doesn't move. Just like sits there.
The mission has to come first. Need to press onward.
Kind of just testing this dark shadow stuff. Oh no. Oh, you son of a bitch. Aha! Oh. Haha! You fool.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Surprise! Yeah, so when you crit, fallen cursed target of our side, the size of your. Okay. Oh no, the shadow. I think the shadow blade does that. All right, so I was gonna pull that up, but is the shadow blade? Yes. So when you, that's what it is. Your hexed weapon. When the warlock attacks with this weapon, there's a chance that Hexblade's curse will be applied to the target. So if you kill it and it applies Hexblade's curse for free on the target, you automatically raise an accursed spirit with it. That's nice. So your hexed weapon is actually like super good. I mean, this one itself is super good. If you just go straight Hexblade Warlock instead of multi-classing, what happens is this goes to 4d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, and then you can add stuff like Hex to it and Hexblade's Curse and that kind of thing to stack more damage on it. And the cool thing is it's psychic damage. So you can... Yeah, the 6... Ah, man, a 6... I'm just thinking, like, it's all rolling through my head. Like, to really because it is a finesse weapon, too. So you can get sneak attack. This might be, like, one of the best sneak builds. You get Scrolls of Darkness and just, like, throw it down. You can see through the darkness, and then you just stab them, and they explode. They just explode with damage. You get, like, 3d8 at least, but then you'll get sneak attack if you do 6 levels, or even a couple levels. And I think it scales at 10th level, so I believe. It doesn't say where it scales at, but I think it scales at 10th level. So if you drop 10 and then 2, you can still get sneak attack at level 2, I think, with rogue, or just go 6 and 6 and get extra rogue stuff from swashbuckler. Where you get just advantage about every roll. So that would be nice. That's a very good build. I like that. I like that a lot. But this Shadow Blade's just friggin' OP. Like, no weapon just does 3d8 damage automatically. I thought people were in there, but maybe not.
I'm ready.
Hello? People?
I ain't going home empty-handed.
Flux Soul, pull your warlock's enemy towards you. And then Devour Soul, consume the soul of your warlock's enemy while healing the warlock for half the damage. You don't get to pick these, but that's so good. It just does them automatically. And this one's stronger. It's level 6. Huh. The other one was... I wonder if it goes off the enemy you're fighting. That'd be interesting.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Need to keep focused.
Are these people coming out of the... I don't think they do.
He does it.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
They're in there. Do-do-do.
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
You should get yeeted.
What path lies before me?
Oh, that's so funny. Oh no, I'm in the darkness. Don't come find me, please. Oh, it did disappear. Okay. That's almost like a real... Huh. It's almost like real time. I guess they didn't know we were here, actually, so maybe not. Let's move that over. Can we throw it? Aha, throw. Oh, come on, because dark. I came here from the patch 8 vid, and I must say that you indeed are... Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, my wife thinks so too. That's funny. Well, thanks for watching the patch 8 video. We gotta fix it, but... Oh no, we closed the door on you. Whatever will we do? That's funny. What's more handsome are these red pandas. Oh, actually. Ha! We get up to either on YouTube or I gotta figure out an actual amount. I would like to get on Twitch subscribers, but you guys are on YouTube. I don't want to make you go over to Twitch because there's ads and stuff. But if we get up to probably, I would say it's either going to be 200 YouTube subscribers or 20 Twitch actual subscribers, like the paying ones, then I will be giving away these, or one of these red pandies. So in the first quarter of Q1, if you don't know, half of everything I make from streams goes to conservation efforts. So Red Panda Network's a big one. That's why I'm called the Reddest Panda, that I like to support. And they sent this little red panda. So we'll be auctioning, or not auctioning, but giving it away when we hit certain goal amounts. But yeah, so just a little, what do you want to call that, plug, I guess. I'm just gonna hold off until they get in here. How dare you ensnare me? Oh, you're gonna run away too? You know, a good combo for this would actually be a Shadow Monk with that Hexblade mix. Be kind of nasty. Right, sobering realization. Alright, let's try to make these people drunk.
Let's do this.
You're a drunk. Then, can I get you? Yeah. You're drunk. Yeah, bleh. Oh, you saved on that. It's rude. You're gonna super drunk. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then now I can run away. Run away. And that, kids, is how you get in and out of combat. Door's locked. Do. Oh, thought I was gonna throw out those barrels. I'm like, I might die. Hey you, stop that. Why am I doing that? I don't need to do
Your
that.
soul is in good hands.
Yeah. Not enough movement. Oh, come on. Just trying to have fun here. Yeah, I can't do that. That's a shame. Oh no, I thought I'd rush the rush strike. I don't. It'd be great to be able to use a cantrip as part of your attack. That'd be nice. You can't, but it'd be cool. Why are you low-key bullying them? Because I just want to have fun. No, I'm just testing builds. I was trying to see if I got the extra attack from Hexblade and from Paladin, but you don't, unfortunately. And because Shadowheart can't hit shit. Like, she doesn't ever hit anything. Bonus action. She can't kill anything either. That's crazy. Shadowheart, you're trash. Ice knife on yourself. How rude. I want to fall down if I do that. Yeah, get yeeted. I hit you too. No. Go. Bye. Okay, Mr. BG3 scientist. You know, it's just one of those curious things. Oh, I almost fell down. That was bad. I did a video, I did the video, right, for patch 8. Like, ooh, deflect missiles. Reflect missiles. Yeet! Oh, that was so cool. But, like, I did that video, and it was cool. It was very fun. Everything else, too. But I didn't get to test a lot of the builds. Like, I didn't get to go in and be like, what does this and this mix up do anything, if anything? Why are you not hitting that hard? And fall down. This is why we're bullying them. Oh, that's crazy. But sometimes you just want to test builds because you want to see if stuff works together or not. And sometimes it doesn't. So when you gotta go pick up an undead wizard guy named Withers and be like, hey, you level me up better.
I need to keep sharp.
That might be worth a look.
Button. Alright. Now normally I would raid every single bookcase. But so that is an awesome build. It is an interesting one. I like it though. I like the shadow, like the doing the darkness part of it. I think it's super good. Especially with how many cool items there are that are specifically, hey, you need to be in darkness or obscured light or whatever. Like when you get into the Act 2 area, I don't know how far you guys are in the game, if you beat it or not, but in Act 2, there's a certain temple you go to that a lot of the things are based on that, and it's super, super good. Oh, I don't need to go in there. Not right now. Mr. Undead Guy, come here. Oh yeah, I do it. Is the key in there? What? This door is immune to psychic damage? Shenanigans.
Alright, what now?
Hey, drunk lady. Go punch it. Go punch this door. Punch it really hard. Hey, sweetie. Oh, she can't punch the thing hard enough. Can't punch this door hard enough, ma'am? Nope. You're a
Back home
disappointment.
will ever believe this.
See, this is where the chalice is. I mean, 2 for a plate, 5 for glass chalices. Just saying. Pretty good. Where's this stupid key at? Is it actually in here? I think it is.
Step carefully.
Alright, wisdom lady. Don't let me die. Thank you. Now the question is... Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Be wary. It's a trap.
A dead language? Something ancient must have been worshipped here.
I think I can take this. I'm gonna just have one of us in there. The one that's not super
Can't afford
fast,
to
or one
stay
that is super fast. No. Oh, just open it.
Looks like a trap there.
Yeah, I still want you to open it. Run away! Dash! Dash as fast as you can. Close the door behind you. Alright, cool. Alright, hey, did it.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Is this honor run? Yeah, technically, yeah. Mainly because I knew I was going to be overpowered, so I just wanted to buff the enemies up a little bit. So I could technically lose and die off by doing something stupid. That has happened before, unfortunately. You don't piss off someone who has the wish spell. Just saying. Her name's Vlaakith. She's kind of mean. But that's what it is. It won't be a full... I'm not going to do a full run of it, but it's just a more of a... more just a test of everything. So once we get withers, we'll test around some other builds and probably grab some more companions as needed.
The darkness can be to our advantage.
Let's see here.
Have to keep going.
Religion failed, always. Low intelligence characters, baby. That's how we do it. Let's do this, and let's just, like, super punch this guy. Intoxicating strike. Bitch! The wind-up for me is what makes it even just better. Oh, hey.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. With haste.
No, we don't have haste on, sir. Oh, darn. Fine. Oh, missed. You fool! Yeah, why not? Radiant damage! Silence. Rude. But I get it. You should make the fighter rogue monk build I was talking about. Yeah, I think I might do that with, ooh, I could do that with Astarion. Or, yeah, I can do it with Astarion. That'd be good. Hey, stop bullying my character. Oh, wait, am I in, like, fog? Oh, hell yeah. Is this kind of like darkness? Oh, wait, what? Okay. I was silenced. So I was silenced by the spell, but I'm more like, the hell? So I can see in magical darkness, but I can't see through fog? Come on. That's some shenanigans. I'm blinded right now. I'm like, how am I blinded? I can see through anything. I'm like, oh, apparently not fog.
Can't Can't even catch my breath.
All right. Well, guess we can go right here.
Time to press ahead.
Aha! You fool. Yeah, I really need something that I don't have any range stuff attached. That's silly. Aura of protection. Not sure why it's not on anymore, but cool. All right. Gain advantage on attack rolls for 2 turns. Sure.
I'm ready.
All right. How many feats can you move? All of them.
Hard,
Okay.
strike fast.
Aha! You fool. Drunk? No. That's fine. Definitely need to up your strength stat when you make that build. It helps. Well, for her, because her base stats are so trash, to be honest with you, like for this kind of build, like her strength and dex aren't great, and with rogue monk in general, with fighter you can do it too, so it's not a big deal. But you want dex to be a 20. I mean, you do. You want that +5 to balance in there and just give you more. So, but her being 16. Wisdom's nice, that like the drunk characteristic kicks in a little bit more because it's based off your wisdom, but she doesn't need a super high wisdom as a monk. It'd be a better idea to do probably something like a high dex, and then you can do high dex and high strength, but or high dex con build kind of thing. Get those 2 to 20, dump everything else pretty much. You can do a high strength monk though, that is possible, and do. Tavern Brawler is a really sweet thing if you like to throw stuff. Hey, you. Die. Where's the other one at? Oh.
Jeez. Sometimes the only way out is through.
So far away. Hey, you. Die. Yay.
Even after death.
Oh, I don't want to talk to you.
Something the matter?
No. Oh,
There's
oh
no
God.
story.
Oh, man. Fat fingered it again. Hey, you take that. Okay. Withers, come here. Come here, old man.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Ooh. This is a underrated item that you get super early in the game. So nice.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me.
But yeah, what builds do you like? So you want the fighter rogue monk build.
What a curious way to awaken.
Jedians, Jedians. Do you want to see a specific build?
What is the worth of a single
there are a few of you that are
mortal's life?
chatting back and forth here, so. Paladin.
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest.
Oh.
Wilt thou answer my question?
Oh, fine. Yes.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Depends on the virtue of the life that is lived. Look at that paladin answer.
I'm curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied.
Should have put Withers
We have
giant
met,
bonkers on.
and I know thy face.
That mod is crazy. And peacefully spectating, haven't played the game in a long time due to uni. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, thanks. I appreciate you here. Appreciate you being here. Soul coin.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Soul for sale. Oh, feeling the... that makes sense. I'm a warlock. Yeah. So, is he back to camp already? Maybe. Traveler's chest. Okay. Oh yeah. Didn't mean to actually take that. Open. Oh yes. Aha! You just went to our camp.
We meet again.
As predicted.
I shall be here in thy camp. For whenever thou... There are many answers
blah, blah,
to
blah,
that
blah, blah.
question.
Focus on the divine energy you feel from his presence. Ooh. I have a bad wisdom. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, little shot. 5% chance. You know. Hey, Shadow Heart, come here.
There is a great divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
What kind of services you got there?
Mending of the threads between life and death.
All right.
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will
stalk you back to your camp
so
as
to life
predicted.
once more.
You're not wrong. As predicted, we'd see you again. I was hoping you'd fall asleep first. Helpful though.
Indeed.
All right. Now, hey you, give me
Not this one.
This one. I don't care.
Right
Shut
in
up.
the balance.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
For a mere pittance of coin.
Aha.
As
Do I have money? I actually don't know if I have any money. Apparently I do. Okay. So we're going to go. All right, we're gonna change. I'll grab a Starian to do the rogue build. This one though, I'm gonna change to the Warlock Sorcerer build. Or do you get question here? You want that third attack, right? Can you get a third attack from 5 levels in fighter? And will it stack with other classes 5 levels of fighter? Not 5e, I want BG3. Let's see. So after making an unarmed or weapon attack. Only the 2 attacks, okay. Unless you get to level 10, right? Yeah. Once extra check. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Dang. That's technically improved extra attack is like the additional feature that gives you that third attack. Yeah. There's really no way of getting the extra attacks with the exception of like bonus action attacks with Rogue. Okay. So you still get 2 attacks, which is pretty good. As a Hexblade Warlock. If you start with this one, yeah, I would start with Warlock still. Alright, so get that out of there. Get Blade. Hexblade. 2, that's fine. Alright. We want this to be high, want Dex to be high, Intelligence can drop. I'm gonna keep Dex high. Okay. Arcana, and since Jedians have made fun of us for religion, let's try with religion. Oh no, I gotta keep the name. Whoa. Oh no! I'm sorry, Jack. No, Harold. Oh, wait. Okay, so kept my name. Did it keep my name? Oh, it did. Okay, cool. All right, that was weird. It said Tav. I'm like, oh, that's weird. All right. Okay, armor hex. Do Agonizing Blast is very good. Devil Sight is very good. Level 3. Alright, let's get Darkness because we're dark boys. Pact of Blade, so we get the second attack. The nice thing is, though, with Sorcerer, we can do Quickened spell for Darkness. So we don't have to waste our action to do Darkness combo with the Shadow Blade attack, which is kind of nice. Do Hold It Dead. Let's do Shadow Blade. That glitch where it says tab also happens when you play Dark Urge. It's weird. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Or I guess I didn't pay attention to it, more likely. We want Charisma to be as high as possible here, so let's take that. Level 5, Deepened Pack, gain the passive. Let's grab... Hunger of Hadar is kind of cool. Do you think this counts as... So creatures within this black sphere are blinded. I don't really want to do that because it'll hurt myself too. Okay. Yeah, sure. What a classic. Then Repelling Blast is fun. So we have medium armor proficiency. We don't need to worry about mage armor, really. Yeah. Good. And last level of this for a cursed specter. And let's do that. Branding Smite. That's actually pretty good. Go 6 levels of Sorcerer. You guys seen the Shadow Magic Sorcerer? Kind of want to redo that part of my video because I think the background volume, that's where one of the classes that's kind of screwed it up, unfortunately. Sadly. I had some issues there with OBS because it wasn't just a plain voiceover. I was recording it while in the game playing and stuff too. So it kind of messed it up. It's all kind of actually not scripted at all, which I think made the video better, in my opinion. I like scripting stuff. Oh, we get access to Bursting Sinew now, though. That's huge. Huge. Let's do, instead of Acid Splash. Oh, this spell is so cool. Alright. So we get Mage Armor. We already have Shield. I thought it told us that we had... Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I thought it told us in previous patches that if you had a spell from another class. False Life's not bad. Chromatic Orb's good. Actually, yeah. Wait, do I have Longstrider in here? No. No. Just keep Chromatic Orbs. Fine. Yeah. Shadow Magic. Alright, now sorcery points. So the game gets really complicated. This guy's self, we don't need that. Enhanced leap. Thunderwave solid. Kind of scales out after a little bit, but yeah, sure. Now we want not twinned. Oh, twinned wouldn't be bad actually. Careful spell, distance spell. We get 2 of these, yeah. And I think extended spell would be pretty good for darkness mainly. Kind of like Yeah, kind of like that. What if you can twin area of effects? I think it just said single. Actually, it says something that targets a single person. I'm stupid. But we do get darkness. You already know the spell. Different version. Oh, see. Okay. So we get a free. So we get a free darkness, which is this Eye of the Darkness. We get darkness from sorcerer, and then darkness from paladin, or sorry, hexblade too. So interesting. Dark vision? Do we need dark vision too, guys? Gust of winds. Additional misty step. I like misty step actually. But now quickened spell is what you want here. Will you ever make any D&D videos? That would be really fun to watch. Like playing D&D or like how to do stuff in D&D. I'm a DM. I run games. And also playing them too. My wife is having a coughing fit right now. Dark Vision's always great. I actually have with the Sorcerer, so with Shadow Magic Sorcerer. Is she dying? Hold on. She keeps coughing a lot. That's weird. We're playing D&D. Okay. So with Shadow Magic Sorcerer, you get Dark Vision for free, which is nice. So you don't need the spell. But playing D&D though, it's something maybe down the road, but I don't have the bandwidth to run or do anything with that right now. I'm a voice actor professionally, so it's my main job. This is all secondary stuff. So like acting and doing D&D stuff is pretty innate. That's actually how I found voice acting, was through D&D. So it's definitely something not impossibly out of the cards. Ooh, let's do Ray of Frost. And Knock is an underrated spell, but we're not going to use it here. Let's see. Web. Another use of this. Oh my gosh, really? As a voice actor, I've been in a lot of stuff. Nothing super popular. In terms of games, at least. I do a lot of commercial and boring stuff that you don't ever hear, but it pays the bills. Game wise, let's see. I'm one of the narrators for Marvel Strike Force. That's a mobile game, but I do a lot of their character stuff. They actually just dropped a video today, I believe I'm in, on YouTube. But I do a lot of their character intro stuff, and then there's been a few different games. If you ever played or ever heard of the game Monkey Island, I think it's Monkey Island. It's an old game, but they kind of remade it. But there's a game that took like inspiration from that. It's called The Search for Mr. Scott Whiskers and The Search for Mr. Fumbleclaw. It's like a point and click kind of mystery game on PC. I play a few of the characters in that. It was a fun. They were fun characters. I played a couple of them on stream a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, I actually have the codes for them. I was like, I don't ever play PC, but just one of those things. Like, yeah, let's do that for one of the days because I didn't have games to play at the time. I was stuck in like the middle of a game hole type thing. Let's do hold person. Nah, yeah, sure. Actually, do I have invisibility or in? I do. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna do actor here for this one, so we can get our charisma up to 20, and we get some extra performance proficiencies. I've never played, but I have heard of it. Oh, cool. Yeah, games are hard to get into, unfortunately. It's just the side of things. Love being in them. I really do. Like, yeah, I've been in more last year than I have ever, but they're just hard to get into. And sometimes you just can't talk about them until they get released, and that might be years because of NDAs. So that's the other downside to it. Haste. This is what I wanted right here. That's that good. And then level 6. Hound of Ill Omen. This is what I'm really excited about. Should we get Fireball on principle? Maybe? Perhaps? I think we should. It's Fireball. Kind of have to, right? It's like, I didn't ask how big the room was. I said Fireball. But do you play D&D yourself, Jack? This thing just comes out, right? Yeah. It's 3 sorcery points to do so. Oh my god. Look at my boy! Look at my baby boy, Nimbus! Ooh. 42 health. Little Shadow Mastiff. Got Dark Vision. Got Gloom Step. Cool thing is, my capacity to see through magical darkness, he also has that, which is very cool. So we can both just hang out in darkness and kill stuff. Like, come attack us, we dare you. But, oh my god. I'm just so happy. A puppy! A demon puppy! Alright, Shadowheart, where you at?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
No. You, I'm turning back to Cleric, but we're going to turn you into... Do I actually have enough money for that? Barely. Okay.
I shall be
Just going straight Death Cleric for her. We're going to be emo build all day, maybe. Oh my god. Lady, put clothes on. Oh, jeez Christ. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Sacred Flame. Nope. Bursting. Sinew. Got it. Nope. Do this really fast. Death Domain. Yep. Wisdom. Cool. Dexterity. Don't care about Charisma. Strength actually is more important. That's fine. Yeah, it gets her a little bit of everything. Ooh, then we go history, medicine, sure. Right. Jesus. I asked her to keep these clothes on, but from pickpocket your money with Withers will no.
Unseen as I was taught. Let's see what I can spirit away.
That's a high skill check. I don't think she can do that. She only has a +2 from Dex. Which I actually didn't know this was a thing, by the way. Like, you could look at your pluses while you're doing pickpocketing. I never really pickpocketed in any of my playthroughs. I played this like 500 hours this game. I've done it a couple times, but not all the time because it makes people mad. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Oof. I ain't got a 19 in me right now. Future me. Please put clothes on. Nope. Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ. Why does she not have clothes on? Oh, he can always roll. He doesn't get mad. Oh. Even in honor mode? I didn't know that. Alright, we'll swap you back to chain shirt, because you need it. So, equipment options. Let's show camp. Alright. Let's level her up first. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Touch Death. When you hit a creature with your melee attack, you can use your channel divinity to deal necrotic damage. So good. Cure wounds, healing. Cure wounds isn't that great. I like command better. Or bless. Bless is good too. But inflict wounds, sanctuary could be gone. That's 2+. I will double check that and just do a bunch of them and just get my money back. Alright, spiritual weapon is a must. And that's really it, I think. New cantrip. Sure. Now let's do this stuff here. Get her to 18 with that. 14 con. Sure. She's not gonna be the best at everything, but she'll have a couple good things. Eight. Eight's good. What's up, bro? Yeah. Yeah, way down. Big stretch boy. Alright, so what's this? Beacon of Hope. Hi, bud. Doggo saying hi. Alright. Spirit Guardians is absolutely necessary. It's like a kind of a crucial thing you need to do as a cleric is Spirit Guardians. Inescapable Destruction is like so good. Spells you cast, like spells, not just cantrips. Spells you cast ignore resistance to necrotic damage. That's just so nasty. Just make her a necrotic build. If I actually gave her intelligence, you could have done. You could probably do like a necromancer, death cleric kind of build. That would work. Or an Oathbreaker paladin cleric build would work really well too. Revivify. I don't need feign death. It's actually good to have. No, we get scrolls. We don't need that. Let's do that. Alright, so now we have freedom of movement. Banishment is very nice. So is Guardian of Faith, but I like Banishment. New feats is Divine Strike Necrotic. So good. Once per turn. Then now we got that 18 there. We could probably go get her strength up some. Alright. Dispel Good and Evil. That's great and all. Mask Cure Wounds is better. And then instead of Revivify, let's do Flame Strike. I, for some reason, thought she got more undead spells. But maybe not. Blade Ward, Sacred Flame. Greater Restoration, yeah. Alright. Oh, these, yeah, here they are. Okay. Hero's Feast is freaking solid. Create Undead's very good. Really, like, all these are very solid. Pretty much all of them are very, very good. Harm. That out of there. And Planar Ally is also super, super solid. For Dispel Good and Evil, not really. So the biggest thing I would say is if you have anybody that does a lot of charming, there are a couple fights where you can be possessed and charmed and stuff, where that's like nice to have in your back pocket just in case, because you can kind of dispel it automatically with one of your allies, for example. But it's very, I don't know, it's very case specific. The nice thing with Cleric, though, you can go into your spell book at any time. Oh, hey. Thanks, Lady Powers, for treating and hydrating Sanju, the red panda. But you can go in and kind of change it before you go into that battle. So you can actually go into your spellbook for that. So, which is nice. Sanju's very happy. But welcome, Lady Powers. You're late. Actually, I'm almost done. Hero's Feast, though, is a super, 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 super. But are you happy? Yeah, ecstatic. Super good spell, by the way. That you actually, if you have Dispel Good and Evil, do Heroes of Feast instead, and you can't be frightened, poisoned, or diseased. But yeah, it's one of those. It's just kind of a weird, it's very situational spell. Not a bad one, but a long story. I was in barn touring and haven't told where I'm at. I'm leaving. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hey, welcome. Appreciate you being here. What was I getting rid of? Oh, I got rid of banishment. Okay, I'll add that in case. Bloop. And the last level here, real quick. Yeah. And just get the strength up. Please don't throw up in my room. Dog's like, and how dare you stream on an off day? Lady, I stream when I want to. I don't have a schedule. Yesterday was a fluke, though. I should have streamed yesterday, but I just didn't get around to it. I had work. When you have jobs come in and your clients are like, hey, you want to do this for me? I'm like, I'll pay you money. I'm like, all right, yeah. Like, no offense, streaming doesn't pay me a lot of money. Or any. Go. Steal.
In and out like a ghost.
Okay, I failed that. You're right.
A gentle touch.
No joke. He just doesn't get mad.
Perfect.
She will continually fail these.
It pays to be
Give her
right
guidance.
fingered.
Give her self-guidance here. Guidance. That money is nice, though. It is. It is very nice.
Quiet as a mouse.
Quiet as a mouse.
What's shall be mine. This'll do nicely. Unnoticed. Good.
Oh, yep. Okay. There it is. Huh. What a cool thing. Thanks, Jack. I had no idea. That's super cool. Oh, and then she failed immediately. Now, what else do we want to summon? Bring it undead? Oh, has to be a dead body. Any dead bodies? Dead bodies. Oh wait, hold on. We have dead bodies. I have a squad. Hey, you. Oh, you're lucky we have other dead bodies over here. Let me get this squad real quick. Those bombs are still going off. Oops. Sorry. Ooh. Alright. Dead body. Oh, it's exploded body. Aha, you. Come here. Kablamo. Yeah. Mummy. We got squads on squads on squads. The other real question is, have you guys seen this new spell? The cool thing with the Death Cleric, you can actually target 2 people with your necromancy cantrips. So, yeah. So Bone Chill, Bursting Sinew, and Told the Dead can all do 2 people instead of 1, and they still do the increased damage from the standard scaling. But this spell is my new favorite. Ares, shut up. My dog is going crazy. They just eviscerated their bodies. And it does AoE damage to everyone around. Just wild. Oh, Ares, what's wrong? Yeah, he's probably actually just whining at Teresa, to be honest with you. Or whining at a squirrel outside. He's fine. He's just a jackwagon. Needs attention all the time. Yeah. Yeah, he's just whining at her to play. Because Ronan's up here.
Unseen. Perfect.
Yeah,
Can't give up
we
now.
daddy app update. All right, I'll do daddy app update before I bounce for the day. We have a little squad, so we'll test out. I do want to test out your rogue fighter, fighter monk build. So Jack, I am going to do that when I get back on. It'll probably be, let's see. I'll try to do it earlier. It'll be either Sunday or it'll be Tuesday next week. I'll be able to jump back into it. Because I think, yeah, because the game comes out Thursday for that. And don't lie to them. Shut up, Lady Powers. Because I do want to build, I do want to try some other builds with all these new subclasses because they're all so fun. So. But the fact that we have a little baby demon dog named fucking, what's his name again? Nimble?
Yeah, Nimble. To live in more interesting
Nimble.
times.
Nimbus, not Nimble. Look at him. Look at him. So cute. And he has like a cool little like shadowy vine tangle. I don't want to do this to, but I kind of want to do this to Shadow. Hey, Mummy. No pressure to do the build. Oh no, yeah, not at all. I just want to, yeah, I want to see it for myself. You said it was awesome, so I want to believe you. I do believe you, but you know, one of those things. Oh, so my game just crashed. But yeah, he has a jump, he has a dash, and then he has a big ass bite that puts an omen on something. And the cool thing about that is if you do damage of the same type as the omen you put on the creature, you regain a sorcery point. So it's almost a forever free, like getting sorcery points back. So this summon is probably one of the most powerful summons in the game, just for getting back action economy, which is crazy. So, but yeah, Daddy app update. I think it's saved automatically. Let's see. Quick save. It's honor mode. It saves. Daddy app update. So we have. We didn't know. The neighbor's dog barks, and suddenly my dogs want to bark. Classic. Ah, jeez. Okay. If you don't know, having a kiddo with the wife, first kiddo, so woot woot. But every week I have an app called Daddy Up that updates the status of the baby's like growth and stuff in like a standard dude fashion. So Lady Powers likes me to read them. What dog is even doing that? No, she put them outside. That's what she did. They are fun. They're very fun. So we are on the second trimester. So that's the mountain stage. Week number 20. This week, you're halfway up the mountain and halfway to your destination. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. Sorry. And that's only the half of it. Ah, funny. Lady clues. This week, the hormones coursing through Teresa, my wife, Teresa's biological logging mill, are causing her to grow glorious, shimmering, and vibrant locks of hair that rival the beauty of a gentle brook shimmering in the sun on a cool spring morning. So, you're growing hair faster and prettier than normal. Cool. This week, your cub is the size of a bald eagle's talon and twice as majestic. What a description. Just like, just huge, just how big the baby is. Like, but yeah, tomorrow we have the 3D scan. That's exciting. We'll check that out. So, not sure if we'll have pictures to show on here or not, but yeah, I do appreciate you guys joining in. You know, Jack, thanks for hanging out. It's been great talking to you. Read a few people. Jedians called me handsome. That was nice. I appreciated that. Yeah, a few new people. So if you guys haven't already, please follow on YouTube or wherever you're at. I'm also over on Twitch and the TikToks. But yeah, appreciate you guys stopping in. I'm going to be off here for the night to go spend some time with the wife before bed. But otherwise, yeah, I'll catch you on next time. Been very great talking. I hope to catch you next time I pop in on the stream, man. Appreciate it. Been fun talking. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys. Tell her we love her. No, yeah, I will. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Okay. Talk to you next time. Bye.